Hey guys, so before the video starts, I just wanted to give a shout out to the sponsor over at Adam and Eve. As you guys know, they are the #1 adult toy website on the planet, and today we're back to offer you a 50% discount on an item of your choice, plus free shipping when you check out with code JAMARI. That's JAMARI, JAMARI. They have stuff for women, they have stuff for men, and honestly it's the perfect time to buy a gift for that special someone coming down your chimney. And everyone deserves that 7 minutes in heaven. So go check out Adam and Eve and use my code today. So in this life, at some point, we all have to choose what our occupation will be. For most people, they choose something where they're not really in the public eye, and for the most part, the things they have to do in their day-to-day job really cast no judgment upon said person. Think of an office job, maybe retail, maybe food, or something else in the service industry. And then you have the bold few who take more unconventional routes, like actors, musicians, comedians, and so on and so forth. In my mind, with these alternative occupations that usually involve some sort of entertainment, there's really a limit to how far you can take being known for something more scandalous until you go past the point of no return. Like I'm talking about, you can assimilate back into society and live a normal life once you pass this certain point. Recently we talked about a former Peace star named Lana Rhoades and the fact that she struggles constantly with her past after being one of the #1 Peace stars in the world. Once billions of people have seen you getting nailed on camera, it's really all over. Your life will never be normal again. But this isn't just the case for former Peace stars. You also have rappers out here who I think could never work a regular job again, usually because of face tattoos or past antics. For someone like Lil Pump, it's a wonder what he will do later in his life, because this dude is still stuck in 2018 with the fidget spinner and that stupid hoverboard. It's easy to look back now and say we all could have known Pump was nothing more than a one-hit wonder Instagram gimmick, but a couple years back he was one of the hottest names on the planet, garnishing the most attention. This SoundCloud style of rap was insanely popular at that time, and no one had any idea which one of these artists like Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, Kodak Black, and X were gonna last. Believe it or not, a lot of these rappers from that generation are here to stay, but some of them definitely did fall off. I personally think if X didn't pass away when he did, he would be one of the biggest artists in the world right now. I never saw someone with such a strong fan base as his. But for someone like Lil Pump, on the other hand, he was always more of an Instagram comedian than a rapper. He was more known for the antics and the memes than he was for making music, and eventually that's gonna catch up to you. There's just something that looks really stupid about having millions of followers but not even being able to sell a couple hundred tickets to your show. Like, how do you have millions of fans with a record label push, but you sell less albums than niche independent rappers? It really just doesn't add up. The truth is, people will pay to laugh at the clown when he's at the circus, but they don't want to pay to see him individually. The other problem was a lot of his fans were kids and low IQ individuals, so when they got to the 7th grade or decided not to be a brain-dead imbecile anymore, his career was a wrap. In 2019, he dropped his big album debut with Harvard Dropout, and outside of the Kanye feature, no one really cared about this album. I really do feel like this flop was the beginning of the end for this man's rap career, because it was really one of those make or break moments, like when they call a guy up to the pros to see what he's got, only in this case he went 0 for 21 and strikes out 15 times. If this album was good, or even had one hit, he could still be very relevant right now, but I think that ship has far sailed. In his defense, I'm sure he made a lot of money during his time at the top, and hopefully invested some of it so he can stay wealthy even if he falls off even more, which I would find hard for him to do because he recently released an album that he promoted in no way, shape, or form. Keep in mind, this was his first album release in the last 2 years, and apparently it only sold 2,000 units the first week. There's no way this man isn't trying to get out of a bad contract, possibly even a couple of bad contracts. When this album originally dropped, it was named Lil Pump 1.5, but the name was quickly rebranded to No Name after he saw how badly it was flopping. I mean, this shit went triple toilet paper roll in the streets. In doing research for this video, I saw that Lil Pump has still been showing off his Lil Pump online, and all I'll say is that Lil Pump's Playhouse is pumping in full swing. I do have to imagine that this is his fattest bag for him to be making this type of extreme content. And as we all know, he's already ran a little pump and dump, as well as endorsed presidential candidates trying to get some of those political sheep to follow his career. So he's clearly running out of the irrelevant artist bags quick. I'm telling you, you're gonna start seeing this guy on reality TV shows real soon. You can mark my words. But what do you guys think though? Could Lil Pump ever save his career and get back to where he once was? Or is this guy gone forever like Aaron Hernandez? I want to know what you guys think down below. As always, I also want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing today. As you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other washed up rappers out here need to get covered, so I'm out. Peace!